Are you tired of spending countless hours staring at a blank screen, struggling to write your research paper? What if I told you there was a way to write publishable research in minutes, if not hours or days? In this video, I want to talk to you about how anyone can use ChatGPT to write publishable research, saving them the time and frustration while also improving their chances of getting published. But as always, there's a catch.
Now, you may have heard of ChatGPT. It's a popular online chatbot that students could use it to plagiarize their essays, to write essays for you. It was developed by the American company OpenAI, and ChatGPT is trained on the internet so it can understand and generate human-like text.
What's up, everybody? Sadia here. I'm an electrical engineer doing Ph.D. in machine learning here in Montreal, Canada. And on this channel, I usually talk about machine learning, engineering, grad school scholarships, all that fun stuff. Today, I want to talk to you about publishing research papers because just yesterday, I submitted the first draft of my research paper to my professor. Now, hopefully, he's going to review it in a couple of days. He will send it back to me and I will start working on the revisions before submitting it to a journal and then waiting for publication. The research paper that I just submitted yesterday to my professor for his own internal review took me around a year and a half's research to get to this stage, conducting the experiments and then writing the paper. And the pain doesn't end there. As soon as I submit it, I have to wait God knows how long for a reviewer to get back to me, and then there is always reviewer 3. No matter what, there is always reviewer 3. So imagine my surprise when I told one of my colleagues that I finally finished writing the first draft of my paper, and my colleague was like, "Yeah, but why didn't you use just ChatGPT?" And I was like, "I was not aware you could do that." And he told me, "Oh yeah, of course, I am using ChatGPT to write my research paper." And I was like, surely there are enough moral and ethical implications to that, and you cannot use ChatGPT to write scientific research papers. He was like, wrong. There are already research papers in reputed journals out there who are citing ChatGPT as a co-author. So in case you've been living under a rock, ChatGPT is a large language model that can do everything. It can do your homework, it can make jokes for you, it can write song lyrics for you, it can write these YouTube video scripts for you, it can write codes for you. More recently, it has also passed some pretty noticeable exams. For example, the US medical licensing exam, MBA exams, Stanford final exams, some law school exams, so it can pretty much do anything. One of those things being writing reputable, publishable research papers. So when my friend told me that you can use ChatGPT to write research papers, and people have been doing that, I did what any good researcher would do and go on the internet, find those research papers. So here are some of the research papers where people have already listed ChatGPT as one of the co-authors of the paper. And here's an interesting bit I found. Yes, sure, there are GPT-0 and other tools that can detect if a text is generated by AI, but reviewers of scientific journals most of the times are humans, and they cannot even usually tell the difference between human-generated text and AI-generated text. There has been an example where a medical abstract for a medical journal publication, 100 of them were generated, some of them by humans and some of them by generative models like ChatGPT. And then some medical reviewers, medical practitioners were asked to review those abstracts, and they were told that some of them have been generated by AI. Here's the surprising fact. Only 68% of the humans correctly identified the AI-generated text. The rest, 32%, was misidentified, which includes 8% of AI-generated text being passed as a human-generated text, but funnily enough, 14% of human-generated text was flagged as AI-generated by those reviewers. So yeah, humans are pretty bad at identifying which one of the scientific abstracts was generated by humans versus AI. All of this is to say, what's the point? Why did I even spend a year and a half's time doing my research and writing my paper when I could have just asked ChatGPT to do it for me? Well, let's give it a try. So I opened my laptop and I asked ChatGPT to write a research paper for me. And it wouldn't. Now hold on a second. This video is getting really long, so to find out why it wouldn't write me a research paper and how I passed OpenAI's guidelines and made it write a research paper for me anyway, watch this video next that you can see on screen, in the video description, and in the first pinned comment. See you next time.